All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. Justin Clark here. As you come on, let me know who you are, what part of the world you're tuning in from, if you're seeing this live or on replay. I'm going to be taking a look at Bitcoin this morning and the crypto markets and just see what's going on. And for those who are new here, the reason we do these is so that people using our trading system at iCoinPro, they can, have a good idea of when the markets might get a little crazier or not, or when it's kind of business as usual. They should be moving pretty normally. And we watch Bitcoin because if you don't know, Bitcoin is a big bully to the crypto market. So pretty much whatever Bitcoin does, the whole crypto markets do as well, right? So if Bitcoin goes pumping up, usually the crypto markets will follow. And almost always when Bitcoin dumps, the altcoins are in a hurry to dump with it. And the funny thing about it is the altcoins do it in an exaggerated fashion. So if Bitcoin goes down, a couple percent, the altcoins might implode 10, 15, 20%. And that's where we make our money and compound our balances, is through trading the altcoins. So for those who are new, who do want to learn how to trade, we have a free boot camp. It takes about 40 minutes. You can do it right after this webinar or Zoom or whatever presentation that we're doing here, this live. You can get back with the person who shared this video with you or introduced you to iCoinPro, or just shoot an email to support@icoinpro.com or comment on this video. We'll be more than happy to help you out. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and screen share here because we are going to take a look at a chart setup we use called the MA momentum. It stands for moving average momentum. And this chart setup, if you're a member of iCoinPro, click on my iCoinPro training and go to Micro Profit System Part 3. And you're going to see here MA momentum, moving average momentum. That's the where the training is. You can do that pretty much at any point when you're doing the 1 week course to learn how to trade. And we do have a 1 week course to learn how to trade with the system and software and everything. But it's kind of almost a standalone module. So if we flip over here, we'll see this chart setup. And I'll briefly describe how this works. MA stands for moving average. All of these colored lines are moving averages, okay, that you're seeing here. And the way that this chart works, it's great because it can kind of tell you if you're in a potential bull market or a potential bear market pretty quickly. When we're trading above all of these moving averages, these green and red things are the candles. They show you where the price is at. So when we're trading above all of these, then we're potentially in a bull market and almost definitely not in a bear market. On the flip side, when we're trading below all of these, we're potentially in a bear market and almost definitely not in a bull market, right? In particular, this one, the light purple one, really indicates momentum. When we get stuck below that, that means that the bearish momentum is potentially continuing and that there's just too many sellers here to keep driving the price down. Whereas on the flip side, when we start trading above that light purple line, then we're potentially in the bull market and there's a lot of buyers at that line. It is just a great chart setup. And the more that these moving averages all pull away from the current price, the more you've got potential momentum building. So right now, we've lost that light purple moving average. We've lost 100K. And we are testing out these moving averages here. We went down and touched them. You can see right here and got a really good bounce, but then now we've got this light purple moving average acting as resistance to moving up. And this is acting kind of as support. So we're going to have to see if these can hold up and if this bounce that we're getting right now can continue. Key levels right now, in my opinion, definitely 100K. We need to get back above. That'll put us back above the light purple moving average, which would be good. And then we got to keep trading up there, right? Not just go up and touch it and then crash back. We want to consolidate or trade sideways up above 100K. That would be positive. Right now, we got to reclaim 95. That's the first hurdle, okay? And if we don't, then on the flip side, we've got like 92, 93 is kind of the area. Yeah, 92, 93 is looking like it. Obviously 90K below that is a psychological one. So we got to stay trading above these moving averages for the market to get, not to get too concerned. Now, what is concerning me is we were building up, upward price action here, and then this is called the MACD, and this can show momentum as well. And we have what was called bearish divergence, which is the price is going up, but this is showing momentum down. Now we've got it wide open and heading even further down, which indicates maybe more negative momentum. So until this blue line down here starts to curl up, we have the potential for momentum. And if we get closer to this is called the histogram, then that can be a setup where we see maybe a more dramatic drop or continuation as we saw over here. Over here, it was pretty darn dramatic when it fell through all of those resistance levels. We almost lost it there. So again, technically speaking, we could have some negative momentum building up here. So for today, we got to keep an eye on, 90, 92,000, 90, 91, 92. Okay. That's key to stay above. We have to reclaim 95, and then above that is 100K. Now, generally, when we get in these situations, there's a lot of sellers and fear. So it can be a grind unless a news event happens that gets everybody totally pumped. Oh, good morning, Christopher. Yeah. Merry Christmas Eve to you as well. So it can be like a grind up if we're going to go back up. I know everybody would like it just to be definite and shoot up, but that's generally not how it happens. And typically in markets, it's steps to the top, elevator to the bottom. So we'll see what happens there. One thing I do want to make everybody aware of over here on the longs and shorts. We are looking at a person who's a long is somebody who's betting Bitcoin's going up, usually with leverage. A person who's short is somebody who's betting Bitcoin's going down, usually with leverage. Right now, the longs are at about 65%. And the reason I'm pointing this out is when you use leverage or options or anything like that, that becomes very risky. You can blow out your account. If you've ever had friends or people waking up over here, that have blown out a trading account, it's because of that, right? We don't teach that in iCoinPro. And we have a secret that's like leverage trading, but you don't even have to expose yourself to that level of risk. So with that said, the longs are taking the bait right now as the price drops down. They're increasing. The shorts are decreasing. So that's not a total concern just yet, but if these longs get over 70% and this price just keeps slipping and we lose this moving average and they keep going up and keep moving down, then we could be potentially setting up for what's called a long squeeze. And that means that we could see a more dramatic price drop occur. Hey, good morning, Doc. Good to see you here. Hey, Cliff, what's going on, man? Yeah, Merry Christmas to you. Okay, so again, that's what's happening technically right now. And we'll just have to see. But right now, not super concerned. We could see some good movement in the alts, or we could get a little bit of a rally here. We'll just have to see what happens here. But again, those are the key levels, and we're going to be watching this like a hawk right now. All right, last thing, let's look at what's hot and what's not to trade. Definitely Move is moving. Move is probably the top buddy coin that we have right now to trade, followed by Zen. So I've got Move and Zen on my list. Those are the two. Zen is coming off of a high right now. I believe it was, oh my gosh. Yeah, this thing went way, way up. So this could be some good trading. We're looking at some good noisiness. Oh my gosh, 26%. So this could be some good trading as long as it follows our patterns. So everybody will keep an eye on that one, as long as the volume stays up and stuff like that. Other than that, I'm not seeing anything, maybe H-bar, but we're just not super excited about those. Move would probably be the one that we'd like the most with the volume and the potential profit. This number right here shows us the potential profit on the dip trade we teach. So yeah, Move and Zen are definitely the top two right now. That's what I'm putting on my list. And then of course, we'll let our software do its job and look for other coins. And so one thing as members of iCoinPro, if you have our software, this is the iCoinPro trading portal for those who don't know, you want to make sure you're clearing out these lists and letting the software, rebuild them for you in real time. That's what these trackers do, the spread tracker, blow up, and dump tracker. So this software is like the all-seeing eye of crypto. So we know when anything's dipping, when anything's pumping, and when anything's dumping. We know instantly. It comes right to our smartphone, which is so awesome about our software. So just make sure you do that to rebuild those lists. Let's see. All right, Chris, hello, welcome. Greater Good. Good morning, Justin. Question: do I pay the $10 for paper trading? Well, there's two options for paper trading. You can either use TradingView. There's a training there on how to trade, and that's free to do the paper trading with some limitations and stuff, but you can do it. Or if you do have the iCoinPro trading portal, the software, that's just an additional $10 a month. And you can do the paper trading through there. Obviously I recommend that because then you'll get familiar with the trading portal and using the software and be able to drill it a bit before you go live with actual money. All right, Pamela, welcome. Merry Christmas. All right, so that is everything that I've got here. So Move and Zen are the ones to watch today. And awesome. Glad I could answer that question. Again, if you would like to learn how to trade, we got a 40-minute boot camp. You can do it right after you get off this video. Get back with whoever introduced you to iCoinPro or shared this video with you, or shoot an email to support@iCoinPro.com, or you can comment, "I want the boot camp" on this video, and I'll be able to get that over to you. If you like what you see there, we got a 1-week course. You can learn how to trade with this system. We've been doing this since 2017. And it is totally, totally awesome. All right, everybody, have a Merry Christmas. If you're celebrating, I will not be here tomorrow. So I will be back the day after Christmas. So again, we'll see. Sometimes during the holidays, not a ton of volatility. So it might be a quiet day or two here, but then after Christmas, we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll see if Bitcoin decides to be Santa or the Grinch tomorrow. All right, everybody, have a great one. Bye-bye.